What if I told you that becoming a millionaire isn't about that one lucky stock pick or inheriting a fortune from a long-lost uncle you never knew existed? What if it's actually about the ridiculously small, almost invisible things you do every single day? Most people think building wealth is this grand, complicated process reserved for geniuses in suits. They're wrong. It's secretly simple. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 7 tiny habits that, believe it or not, build massive wealth. And trust me, number 5 is the one everyone thinks they're doing right, but they're absolutely butchering it. So, let's start with habit number 1. Treat your savings like a tax. A U tax. Now, I know what you're thinking. Great, another tax. But hear me out. When your paycheck hits, the government gets its cut before you even see it, right? You don't have a choice. You need to do the same thing for your future self. Before you pay for rent, that overpriced coffee, or your 10th streaming service, you pay yourself first. Set up an automatic transfer for the first of every month. It doesn't have to be a huge amount. Start with 5%, even 1%. The point is to make it non-negotiable. It's a bill you owe to future you, who, by the way, wants to be sipping something nice on a beach, not worrying about bills. This isn't about having leftover money to save. It's about saving before there's anything left over. It is a mindset shift from "I'll save what's left" to "I'll spend what's left after saving." Big difference. Next up, habit number 2. Conduct a weekly stupid subscription audit. We are all guilty of this. You sign up for a free trial, forget to cancel, and boom, you've been funding a random app's pizza parties for 6 months. In 2025, subscription bloat is a real wealth killer. So every Sunday, take 5 minutes, literally 5, and scroll through your bank or credit card statements. Ask yourself, did I use this? Does it bring me joy or just a monthly reminder of my poor impulse control? Be ruthless. That music service you haven't opened in weeks? Cancel it. The magazine subscription you use to level your wobbly table? Cancel it. Those few bucks a month seem trivial, but over a year, that's hundreds of dollars you could be investing instead of donating to a company's bottom line. It's found money, and it's the easiest money you'll ever make. All right, time to rehook you. Do you ever feel like you work hard but your bank account is just stuck? It's like you're on a financial hamster wheel. Well, that's because most people are focused on cutting expenses, which is finite. You can only cut so much. The truly wealthy focus on the other side of the equation. This brings us to habit number 3. Dedicate 1 hour a day to asymmetric opportunities. Sounds fancy, right? It just means spending 60 minutes on something that has a small downside but a massive potential upside. This isn't about getting a second job delivering pizzas. This is about learning a high-value skill. Maybe it's learning to use AI for graphic design, taking a free course on digital marketing, or learning to code. The worst that can happen is you waste an hour you probably would have spent scrolling social media anyway. But the best-case scenario? You develop a skill that can turn into a side hustle, a promotion, or a full-blown online business. You're trading a low-value hour for a potentially life-changing skill. While everyone else is binge-watching another series, you're building a ladder out of the hamster wheel. Habit number 4 is a big one. Master the 48-hour rule for any non-essential purchase over $100. Impulse buying is the silent assassin of wealth. You see something shiny, your brain releases a hit of dopamine, and you click buy now before you can even think. The 48-hour rule is your defense. See a new gadget, a cool jacket, whatever, don't buy it. Add it to your cart or a wish list and walk away for 2 full days. If after 48 hours you still genuinely want it and can justify it, fine. But you'll be shocked at how often that must-have item suddenly becomes a meh. I don't really need it. That's the dopamine wearing off. This simple pause gives your logical brain time to catch up with your emotional brain. This habit alone can save you thousands a year. Money that, again, is better off working for you in an investment account than collecting dust in your closet. Okay, as promised, habit number 5. Redefine networking. Most people hear networking and picture awkward events with bad cheese platters, forcing conversations and handing out business cards. It's terrible. Stop doing that. The real secret is to give 4 times before you ever think about asking. The wealthiest people build networks, not by asking for favors, but by being genuinely helpful. Instead of thinking, what can this person do for me? Think, how can I provide value to them? Share an article you think they'd find interesting. Connect them with someone who could solve a problem they have. Offer your expertise on a small project with no strings attached. Do this consistently. When the time comes that you do need help or advice, you won't be a stranger asking for a handout. You'll be a valued ally calling in a favor from a friend. Your network's value isn't in what you can extract from it, but what you contribute to it. The returns are exponential. Let's pause. Are you starting to see the pattern here? None of these are about making $1 million overnight. It's about building systems and mindsets that make wealth accumulation inevitable. It's boring, I know, but boring is what works. Now for habit number 6, read the instruction manual. Seriously, I'm not just talking about your new air fryer. I'm talking about your finances. Your credit card has a manual. It's called the Terms and Conditions. Your 401k has a manual. It's the plan document. Spend a little time understanding the rules of the financial products you use. Do you know your credit card's interest rate? Do you know the fees you're paying in your retirement account? Most people don't have a clue. They're playing a game without knowing the rules, and the house always wins. Taking an hour to understand how your 401k matching works could be the highest paid hour of your life. Understanding your credit card's grace period can save you from costly interest. You wouldn't drive a car without knowing where the brake is. Stop driving your finances blind. And finally, habit number 7, the one that ties it all together. Review your progress and goals every single month, but with a win journal. At the end of each month, don't just look at your bank balance and feel sad. Sit down and write down 3 financial wins, no matter how small. Maybe you successfully used the 48-hour rule. Maybe you canceled a subscription. Maybe you automated another $20 into your savings. Acknowledging these small wins rewires your brain to associate good financial habits with positive feelings. It builds momentum. This isn't fluffy, feel-good nonsense. It's behavioral psychology. You're training yourself to be a wealth builder. Instead of seeing it as a chore, you'll start to see it as a game you're getting better at winning. So there you have it. 7 tiny, almost embarrassingly simple habits. The U-tax, the subscription audit, the asymmetric hour, the 48-hour rule, networking by giving, reading the manual, and tracking your wins. None of these require a finance degree or a huge income. They just require consistency. The secret to massive wealth isn't a secret at all. It's just the boring stuff, done day in and day out, until one day you wake up and realize you're no longer on the hamster wheel. You're the one building the park. Thanks so much for watching. If this sparked something in you, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more no-nonsense content. And if you're serious about building your own thing and escaping the rat race, I've got something for you. Check out the description and the pinned comment to join my free online business community and see exactly how I make over $20,000 a month online. It's all in there. See you in the next one.